Andrew Alexander here with Imaging Resource at Photokina. We're here at the Panasonic booth talking to David Briganti, who's going to tell us a few things about Panasonic's new lineup.
Thank you, Andrew.
What do we got here first there, David? We've got the
FZ50.
FZ50.
The FZ50 is our flagship of our fixed lens cameras. It is a 10 megapixel camera with a foldable 2-inch LCD, fully articulating. One of the nice things about this camera is it's a 12 times optical zoom, and it has our mega optical image stabilization built into the camera. This camera is a nice improvement over our last model, which was the FZ30. It incorporates our new Venus 3 engine, which is important for faster shutter speeds, conserves battery. It also is better with image processing, giving us our full detail and resolution of the camera. This camera retails for $649 US. And we've actually gotten some very good reviews from this camera as well. And this is our flagship model from our fixed lens cameras.
Okay, and you've also moved on to 16:9 widescreen cameras, and I understand you've got a smaller, newer version available here since this fall. It's right, though, right?
Yes, yes. Actually, it is. This is our DMC LX2, and this replaces our LX1 model, which was also a pretty unique piece because this was the world's first 16:9 CCD camera. And one of the nice features of the camera, the new LX2, is that not only have we stepped up the megapixels of the camera from 8 megapixels on the LX1 to 10 megapixels on the LX2, we've also incorporated a wide-angle LCD. So not only do you get to take your pictures in 16:9, but you also get to view your pictures in 16:9. It helps when composing. Also, you know, when you want to play back, it's also very nice to see your image on the full 16:9 screen.
So that's fully compatible with everybody's new widescreen television.
Exactly, and that's one of the nice things that Panasonic is doing today. We're actually trying to incorporate the digital lifestyle, people taking their photography and bringing it into their living room.
And we were talking earlier, you're saying this is actually more camera for less price than the previous model.
Yes, it is. The LX1 retailed for $599. The LX2, you're stepping up to megapixels to 10, and the retail is now $499. So you're getting our newest Venus engine 3, and you're getting a wide-angle, wide 16:9 LCD plus the extra megapixels like we talked about for $499.
Well, Dave, that's excellent. So that's the point-and-shoot sort of consumer-grade models. You've also got the new LX1, sorry, the L1,
yes,
SLR,
yes,
which is a very hot topic here at Photokina. So maybe you'd like to show us that.
Sure, I'd love to. This camera is Panasonic's first entry into the digital SLR market. This camera is a phenomenal camera for us because not only does it incorporate some very unique things, but it really builds on our relationship and partnership with Leica. As you know, Leica is, as we'd like to say, the Rolls-Royce of digital cameras. And as far as our lens technology goes, it's what gives us our foundation for great image quality. It all starts with the lens, as we'd like to say. So this camera, this digital SLR, our DMC L1, incorporates the first Leica digital SLR lens. This lens is a beautiful piece of glass, I'd like to call it. It starts at 14 millimeters and goes up to 50 millimeters, which in 35 millimeter equivalency is 28 millimeters to 100 millimeters. Not only does this lens have a nice range for portrait shots or for mild telephoto, but it also incorporates mega optical image stabilization. And one of the nice things about that is this lens actually has our Venus engine built into the lens to compensate for hand movement. Now this is something we've hung our hat on for years. We actually started with optical image stabilization in our point and shoots, and now we've brought it into the lens of this beautiful digital SLR.
And you're introducing a few new lenses here at Photokina, I understand.
We are actually. We are also introducing, not only are we going to be selling this 14 to 50 millimeter lens with image stabilization built in, but we're also going to be selling a Leica 50 millimeter fixed lens. So in actuality, in 4/3 terminology, it's a 25 millimeter, 35 millimeter equivalency. It's going to be 50 millimeter. So that's going to be a beautiful, bright 1.4 fixed lens by Leica that we're also introducing to be available in the...
So David, when are these marvelous units going to be available?
Well, they're actually currently shipping in the United States. They started shipping at the end of August. The current retail price is going to be $19.99. So we actually just finished our first shipment of this model.
Well, that's excellent. Thank you very much, David.
Sure.